Hello and welcome to Connie's Crazy World. So, got a lot going on today. Thought I'd bring you around for a couple of minutes. So I'm just realizing that it's like almost 3 o'clock. I have nothing started for dinner. So I went through my refrigerator. I've got some rotisserie chicken here. I had pulled out pesto yesterday. And I had gone ahead and jarred up broccoli and cauliflower soup base. I think I'm going to go ahead and put that in the crock pot with another thing of chicken broth. I have the chicken, the pesto. I have cheese tortellinis in the refrigerator. I'm going to start with that. And then, as you see here, I've got apples I got to do stuff with. My dad and daughter, Emily, went ahead and got these apples ready for me. I'm going to make some apple pie filling. And I'm also watching the football game while I'm cleaning pears to go ahead and get in the canner. So let me go ahead and get started and bring you along. All right. So here's my broccoli cauliflower soup base. Go ahead and get that in there. Let me go ahead and put a thing of my chicken broth I did up. Oh, that hurts my fingers. I really should get something else to do that with. Okay, got them in there. Want to get all those good little carrots out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put my pesto that we did with the garlic scabes. Just give us an extra flavor. Whoa! All right, now we're back being straight again. Get the rest of this pesto in here. Just giving it some extra garlicky goodness. I do have this on low right now. I think I'm going to move it up to high because of how late it is. I had taken this chicken off the bone when we got the rotisserie chicken, so I'm just going to probably get my scissors and cut it up. Here's the other half of my the cheese tortellini you get from Sam's. I always try to have these in the refrigerator because they're just so good. So quick and easy meals. Is it just me that cuts things that don't like to use knives and ends up using scissors? Maybe just a little bit more. That's pretty good. To save the rest of this for some chicken salad. And I'm just going to get the top on it and get it going. And a little bit later, I'll add some cream cheese and some more spices to it. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make our apple pie filling part going on the apples. So I do use Jessica from Three Rivers, her recipe. So let me go ahead and get us started. So I'm going to need 4.5 cups of sugar. I should probably get you down. Okay, so we need 4.5 cups of sugar. One cup of clear gel. Whoa. And now we're going to need 9.5 cups of water. And this will take it to 9.5. Okay. So that's ready to go. Going to just need to heat that up next. Next thing I'm going to do is grab my jars and fill them with apples. So I have learned that wide mouth is the best for pie filling, but I don't have 7. So it is what it is. And this is the first time we've used the thing that peels and slices. So I'm going to try to break these up a little. Oh, almost forgot my lemon juice. Put 2 tablespoons of lemon juice in all these. This over onto the burner on low. And I don't care if some of them have peels on them. I just want to try to break them up the best I can. I'm going to go ahead and try to get it about halfway full. And then I'm going to work on getting the sauce going. And I'll put some of it on top and stir it up before I add more apples in. I've been putting all my apples in first and other fruit and then adding the stuff on it. And I've been on a little bit of a struggle bus getting it stirred and getting the air bubbles out. So I'm going to try to not fill them so I have room to stir today. And see if that helps my sanity. I know I'm supposed to mix it all in together. Yeah. Oh, I forgot cinnamon. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and bring you over here. Got my cinnamon. And I'm gonna go ahead and add in 2 big tablespoons. I had some nutmeg, which I'm out of right now. I put a little bit of nutmeg in there. But yeah, just oh, I thought I was. I got just a little bit. Just gonna put a little bit of nutmeg in. I don't like a ton. And I like to start stirring this with a whisk. Try not to make too big of a mess. plate here to put utensils on. Even though I've already knocked some of it over, but so the one thing you really have to do is you really have to babysit this mixture, because it'll go from totally liquidy to super thick where you can't even get it out of the spoon without a spatula, and it just turns like that. So I'm just sitting here watching, stirring every couple seconds. I still don't have any resistance, making sure it doesn't burn on the bottom, constantly right along the bottom. But I can tell it's starting to get a little thicker, so it shouldn't be much longer. All right, so now, if you can see this here, let me bring it down. See, it's starting to get a little chunky on the top, a little bit of bubbles, darker spots. It's starting to get a little thicker. It's starting to get a little harder to stir. I think you can see the little bit of shine it's getting too. So we're getting really super close. You look at this. See how thick it's starting to get? It's like time to switch over to the spatula. Super close. Just got to keep stirring here now. Then we're going to be bringing it over in just a second and fill in the jars. Alright. Sticks to the spatula pretty good. We need it just a teeny bit more. We're going to go ahead and move it on over and fill the jars. All right. Like I said, I'm going to drop some in here. Put some scoops in all of them, then I'm going to stir them up, then add more apples in. So I'm going ahead and debubbling while I'm stirring it all together. I'm going to go ahead and take this all the way up. To an inch of headspace. Press it down, get it all mixed in good together. Topped it with a little more, and look at how beautiful that is. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of these. All right. Now we're just going to fill these up the rest of the way. It's gotten a little thicker as it sat here. Going to get it in between all those little pieces down there. Down. a second, some more. Looks like it's the one that's your headspace. This one needs a little bit more. Down in these spaces. See it slide right on down. All right, now it looks like I've got these over full, so I'm going to grab my pint jar and put some in it. Be right back with you. All right, so these are super, super sticky. I don't think you can wipe the jars enough, but I have gone through and wiped them all multiple times with vinegar. And now I'm going to go ahead and get my lids and my rings. All right, so put my ring on, my lid on, then my ring, finger tight. And then I'm moving it over into my water bath can. And make it a similar one for the first one. So let me go ahead and do all the rest of these, and then I'll be right with you. Okay, got all my jars in. I'm going to bring them down into the, maybe I'll take a little bit more out. I did put vinegar already in here. Right, so now I'm going to bring this up to a boil and boil them for 25 minutes. And then after it's done 25 minutes, I'm just going to turn the burner off and let them sit for 10 minutes. Then take the top off for 10 minutes before I start bringing them out, because pie filling is known for siphoning, so you got to be really special with it. All right, we'll see you back later. All right, so I'm really bad. If you notice, it's dark outside now. Let me go ahead and show you what I ended up doing. We've already eaten. I forgot to show you that. Oh, well. Let me show you this, though. All right, so I ended up adding, like we talked about, the cream cheese. I added some of my frozen kale because I was too lazy to go outside in the rain and grab some. And I also added some Parmesan cheese in here. And oh my God, this is amazing. I probably, looking back at it, what I should have done was cooked it on low. I had plenty of time. You know, it doesn't take long for those. So that's okay. Let me go ahead and show you. So we have these 7 out already. And you see the water bath canner is going again. It's got 7 pints and 4 half pints of pears. And if I come over here and look at my pear situation, look, I still have a bag here, 2 bags here. I'm doing pear vinegar, I decided, why not? So I'm going to sit here, watch the Michigan game, and do more pears up. But I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to you for now. And I'll see you later. So thanks for watching Connie's Crazy World. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that jazz. Bye.